2, and I'm sitting outside. It's probably going on 8 o'clock at night. I'm getting ready to work. Well, I've already started working with my bootstrap farmer cell trays, and I am getting ready to do the second part of my brassica starts. So I really wanted to just talk a little bit about myself. I know that a lot of you guys, or some of you guys, most of my 200 and something, I'm going to say 200 and something subscribers were on here for nursing videos, and I'm really trying to get back to that. But also this channel has done a transition to where I'm doing a lot of gardening as well. So you're gonna see that. And if you are a nurse and you see this video, you're like, oh man, I thought she was gonna be talking about nursing, or when is she gonna talk about nursing? Let me tell you, doing gardening definitely brings you some peace of mind, for sure. But let me just tell you a little bit about me. For those of you who don't know me, I am Grow with May. I am a gardener here in Central Florida. I'm originally from South Florida. I'm originally from South Florida. I was not gardening down there. What else about me? So far in this gardening journey, I have learned so much. When I first started gardening, I started gardening about April, May, right during the spring season. I just took off running, and the thing about it was it was a lot of trial and error, and gardening is always trial and error. I don't care how many years you have under your belt, it is always something going on. So with that being said, don't tell me or don't say, oh, I don't have a green thumb. Baby, my gums ain't, my gums really are not green. They're not, they're pink, but my thumbs are not green, okay? This is a learned skill, and anyone can grow. You just have to know a few things. You need to know your grow zone. You need to know what season certain vegetables grow in. For instance, brassicas, which I am preparing my seed trays for, do not do well in the heat. And I know you're like, for those of us, or those of you who live in hot climates and never grown anything before, you're like, but it's August, it's hot. Yes, so these seedlings are going to start in the house with me. And I did use a seed starting mix to do this. I should have shown you guys, but you know, there are other videos on how you start your seeds, and I'm trying to uplift myself in this time that I'm in right now, time of mourning, what I'm in right now. So I was like, you know what, let me just talk to the people, because and also start these seeds, because this was what makes me happy. I'm getting tongue twisted, oh my gosh. So yeah, so by the time October comes, the temperature is going to die back some, and we're going to have a lot of cooler nights. Yay. And the temperatures are going to drop slightly. Yay. And this is going to help my seedlings to grow. This is not my first time going through a brassica season. Let me tell you, last year brassica season for me was amazing. I did a great job. I managed to successfully harvest 28 heads of cabbage. 28 heads of cabbage. So I don't have a goal this year in on how many I want to successfully grow, to be honest with you. But what I am doing is I'm growing a lot of more different varieties of cabbage. And if I haven't gone over it in other videos, I will definitely go over it in this video, or later on when we see how much these seedlings grow. Also, with that being said, regards to growing. I'm in a season in my life now where I want to grow in a lot of different areas, which I talk about a lot: spiritually, emotionally, physically, financially, socially. And I do YouTube because it's fun for me. I like doing it. I'm not doing it to make a profit or anything like that, though I am learning about ways that I could, but it's not like my main income. I'm not trying to be like popular. Though it can be nice, at the same time it's not a goal of mine. I just like to teach. That's like my thing. I love to teach. That's my gift. That is something that God has given me, and I just love to do it. And when I feel like I know or am learning, I like for people to learn along with me. And then if I make a mistake, at least we're making mistakes together, and we're going to correct the mistakes together and keep it moving, right? So this seed starting mix is by a brand called Jiffy. Behind, which I'm not going to get up, I bought a brand new bag, a big bag of peat moss, where I am going to start making my own seed starting mix with vermiculite, perlite, so I don't keep buying these little small bags of mix. All right, and then also with this seed starter mix, I've seen some people do some things. You let me know in the comments. Have you seen people do this? I've seen people pour hot boiling water into the seed mix to get rid of any pests that may have come in the seed mix. Okay? Or any fungus or bacteria or anything like that. I only did it once because that was something new that I saw. But if I have old like soil or something like that, and it was something funky going on in there, I probably would do so. But one thing I can tell you about soil: don't throw your soil away. Why are we throwing soil away? Do not throw it away. It is not old. What you do, you see my wheelbarrow right here? It has a bunch of old soil in here. What I do is I pour it in here, I wet it, I add my amendments. I add my perlite, some fresh perlite, some fresh vermiculite. I add some garden tone, or some type of plant food that's basic, and I stir that bad boy up. I put some fresh cow manure in there, or some mushroom compost. If I have me some old eggshells or anything that will feed the soil, that's what I do. And give it some time, a few days or so, maybe a week, whatever you want to do, and then you keep it moving. So that's what I do. Also, what else about me that I can share? I think I shared that I'm a nurse, right? So I am a nurse, and I work with hospitals. I've been a nurse for a very long time. When I say very long time, it's been like a decade since I've been a nurse. So yeah. Ow, that hurts. Okay. So yeah, I'm a wife, I have children, I have my husband. So that's another thing that if you didn't know, now you know. What else? I'm meeting some new YouTube friends. People are come across very nice. You have to be careful in these YouTube streets, in these social media streets. But definitely I've been growing in the community of other people. And one thing that I would like to see happen is whenever they have another meetup, I would love to come to the meetups. I enjoy meeting new people. You're going to get two things from me. Either I'm going to be sitting back and I'm going to be observant, or I'm going to be like, hey, you're going to get one or the other. Yeah. What else about me? Things that I like about myself is that I'm funny. I'm funny when I'm even not trying to be funny. I can be very stern. And when I say stern, because when I'm serious about something, I wholeheartedly am giving my heart. So I can be stern, and I don't mean it in a bad way. It's just that whatever I'm being stern about, I want you to get it. And it's very serious for me. What else I like about me? I like the fact that I'm growing. I really love the fact that I am putting the initiative in to live a very good life. I love the Lord, amen somebody, because I can't do this life without him. But yeah, with that being said, I want to live the rest of my life the best way that I can. I want to be a blessing to others, a service to others in different ways that I can. Do I love being a nurse? Yeah, I do. It has its moments, but I do. But most importantly, like with being nursing, I just love to teach the teaching aspect of it. I'm back in school. I had to stop and go and stop and go due to my mom's passing. I got back on track, and then I didn't like the school I was attending, and then I switched schools, and I've actually switched 3 programs so far when it comes to completing my bachelor's in nursing. So I am working towards my bachelor's in nursing, and right now I'm on break, so I can kind of like do a little bit more videos, and then also because of the I don't want to say tragedy, because of me being in mourning, gardening is what makes me happy. Gardening helps me to pass time. Doing what I'm doing, these videos help me to keep my mind occupied in this season that I'm in right now. I don't know what else to say. I guess that's enough for now. But thank you for watching. If you were really interested in knowing who Grow With May was, or not was, thank you for watching. So that I'm glad you took the time to watch this video so you can find a little bit more about Grow With May. I hope you enjoyed it. It's just a quick little video and whatnot, and I just wanted to just talk a little bit about myself, and I hope to talk to you soon. Bye.